Good morning, everybody. This is a recording for Christmas. I have just gotten up. I'm still in my pajamas, but I wanted to bring you guys a message for Christmas. So we're going to title this The Christmas Message. So spirit guides, angels, we want a message for the collective for Christmas Day or the Christmas season, like what we should take in for the day. My name is Yolanda Roos, and you're watching my channel of Facilitated Light and Well-Being. This is a collective read, as are all of my readings, but this is a reading if you watch it on Christmas or right around Christmas, it's a Christmas message for right now. So we'll see. I don't know. I just tap into the energy and see what they have to say. So what does the collective need to know, Spirit Guides, Angel, and Most High, for this beautiful holiday? This is a very mixed holiday because not everybody is celebrating the birth of Christ. Not everybody is celebrating Kwanzaa or Hanukkah. So 'tis the season to celebrate what you want. But today marks Christmas Day, and we're just gonna see if there's a message that they want to send out. What is the message for today for the collective? Choices. Your first card out is Seven of Cups. So with this new year coming in, I feel like there's going to be choices for you, where you're going to have to make a choice. The moon cycles, we're talking about a lot of different things. It's preparing you for this future. So as we get through this last week of 2025, there's a time that you need to ponder, what am I going to do for next year? What are my goals? My family and I light candles in memory of somebody, but we also like ask the question, like, what are our goals? What have we learned? What are we going to work on? You know, we find questions, whatever. So I feel like in this next week, or if you're getting this at a later time, because this is collective still, the universe is asking you to make a choice, or it's telling you, the energy coming in is that you will have choices. You will have maybe some different prospects, some different things coming in. But I really feel like my energy is telling me that it's a choice. There's all these things in front of you. There's all these good things, bad things, future things, whatever. And it's time to choose what is best for you. Because this person is thinking. If you look at that, he's thinking. He's kind of... There's all these different, it could be like a choice of where you live, because this deck, I just cleaned it. So I figured I would try it out and see. But he's choosing, he's thinking, he's pondering. So that could be the energy. You could be trying to figure out what you really want. You know, we're coming through COVID. We are seeing that life is changing, political changes, money changes, life, body changes. Maybe you are, you know, it's like a pivotal time of transition. We're growing, expanding, you know, checking out new horizons. There's new jobs, new education that's needed. So make your choice wisely, but maybe during this downtime or during the day, or making a choice of how you show up in the world, being your authentic person. Do I want to be this or this, or what face do I want to wear that's really mine? And I know it sounds like a mask, but it's really not. But like, sometimes we can choose to be what we want, and we can manifest it by acting as if, you know. Okay, next energy coming in. Well, that was pretty quick. So this came out in reverse, but I don't read reversals. So this is Knight of Pentacles, going after your things, but in a slow, methodical way. So it's time to make a choice as to what you want, and then it's time to set a good, firm foundation. So if there's something that you want, what's coming through to me is that whatever choice you make, or whatever thing that you think that you want, or you're choosing for yourself into the future, it's time to go after it, but it's a slow, thought out process. It's not haphazard. It's like, because this energy is going to be with us for a while. So whatever you set your intentions on, for this near future is going to take precedence and stay with you for a while. So make sure you're choosing correctly. That's why I think this is coming up, because this is the choice of your path. Whatever you're choosing is going to make a very big impact. Maybe not right this second, but the trajectory of where it's going to take you is very important. And this is a slow, he's not running, he's walking and taking his things with him. He's the horse, he's not galloping along on the horse. He's walking toward what he wants, logically grounded, and there's movement. So whatever you're going to be going toward, they're not telling you to just run after it. They're telling you, okay, figure out what you want. Like, as an example, say you want to move to Idaho. I don't know. You want to be, all of a sudden you've decided you want to be a farmer for potatoes. Okay, being facetious. But the thought is that you've decided that this is what you'd like to do. Now, slow, methodical, we're going to go visit Idaho. We're going to go and check out the houses. We're going to go talk to the farmers. We're going to start saving for a down payment to buy a plot of land to grow potatoes. We're going to figure out, do I need to work an extra job? Like, it's a planning. It's like a strategic, good foundation. I don't want to go out there with not having enough money, because when you grow potatoes or you grow vegetables, there could be downtime. So let's make sure we have enough money to buy the farm and to sustain us maybe for a year or two. Like, it's that type of planning. So you might not get to Idaho next year, but in that year process, you could get the fine tuning, the kinks. You could start putting ads into, or like looking at ads to find a place. It's a process. So whatever you're working toward, this is what I'm feeling. Whatever's coming in for you isn't just going to unfold next year. I think it's going to be a process. We still have to clean up the energy that we've been dealing with. We need to figure out our goal of where we're going to go. And once we know, okay, this is where I'd like to go, the reality needs to be in your head. Okay, now I need a year or two. That's what I'm hearing. A year or two to plan, to get there, to start buying in. Say you want to open a store, buying in merchandise, finding the right location. You've decided, okay, this is the type of store I want to open. Okay, now you got to save the money, or maybe you have the money. Now you're okay. Let's find the right location. Let's do it with a good grounding type of platform. What do we want to work on? Do we want to start and just keep building slowly? Do we want to open the store and then expand as we need to? Do we need to go to a new place? Do we need to save? Do I still need a little bit more money? Should I take a little extra job, or, cut back on something because this is my dream? I feel like it's choosing something and actually doing it and going after it. Not dreaming about it, not thinking maybe. Like, finding that thing that you want to do and doing it, making it happen, but staying steadfast. Before, when we were doing readings, I was talking about the vitality and the steadfast. And I feel like you need to find something that you will be ambitious enough to continue, because it's not going to, I don't think it's going to be like, oh, we're going to do it next year, or we're going to do it in a couple months. It's like, what do we want to do, Lonnie? Okay, that's what you want to do? Okay, in the spirit guides, this is like a conversation. Okay, now think about, what do you have to do to get there? Not could I get there? Maybe I'll get there. What do you need to do to get there? So that could be a message for somebody. It's not a dreaming thing. Right now, it's what do you want? The energy's there. Figure it out and go work toward it. The universe will support you. The universe will be behind you. But it's saying it's not going to be like tomorrow you're going to be a millionaire. It's like, if you keep working and you find what you want, lo and behold, slowly but surely, you're going to get there. And then the outcome is going to be wonderful. Next card is your High Priestess. And I feel like you need to connect with the divine. Connect with, I feel like this makes me think thought. Like the receiving downloads. But this is also, oh, sorry, I was doing ink drawings. I didn't realize. This is like, I feel like this is the meditation. Like, so you've got your choices. You've got some ideas. You're going to start planning. But then this is like thinking, connecting with the spirit, connecting with your higher self, connecting with the ethereals so that you can get the downloads and the information you need on how to proceed. I feel like you need to connect with your guides. You need to connect with the divine, your ancestors, things of that nature. Because I feel like you're going to receive information that you might not have thought on your own. The Justice card. Be careful and protect yourself, because it came out reverse. Like I said, I don't read reversals in this, but protecting yourself, going about things the legal, legitimate way. That's what I'm getting. So if you think you're going to do a get rich quick scheme, it's not going to work, or it's going to not pan out. The things that you're working on need to be done legitimately, correctly, by the book, and you need to be, I know people don't like this word, you need to be patient. You need to continue your work toward what you want so that you will get to it down the road, but that it will hold and sustain itself once you're down the road, okay? Anything else for our reading? Do you have any more to add for our reading? So I think what's happened is we're kind of an instant gratification society, and I feel like this new energy is slowing us down a little bit, which is okay, but it's like kind of like a reality check. Like, girl, you're not going to get your business to go and be flourishing within a year. That's a fluke. That's like not the norm. You have to work on it. You have to build it, build a clientele. You might have to work 2 jobs to keep it going, or you might have to make enough money to sustain you to be able to put the time in to do what you need to do. You may have to go to school and learn a new trade or learn something new. You might have been inspired to do something that maybe when you were younger that you never did, but you just thought, oh, maybe eventually. It's going after something and making it become tangible, making it real. It's not about being rich and famous. I want you to approach this as in, this is something you want to go for that will fill your soul, that it will grow the passion, the frequency within you will raise when you do something that lights you up. It doesn't have to make logic. It doesn't have to be what anybody else wants. But if it's something that you really want and you are drawn to, it's time to go after it, to start believing that you can have it, believing that it's for you, trusting that the universe will help you because you are ready to receive it. If you're not ready and you're just saying, oh, it'd be so nice to have that, but that's saying it's not in my grasp and it's so far over there and I'm just going to look at it and dream. I want you to make reality now, not dreaming. So you have 2 cards that came out to go with this. There is a completion and an ending, so a new beginning can come. So there's going to be a time right now, and the Hanged Man, seeing things in a different perspective, a delay, seeing things from a higher view and not so skewed or controlled by other people or your preconceived ideas. That's the other thing. And it looks like the energy is going to bring in an ending to make space for this new thing. But it's going to have to force you to, and I see this as a delay. It's like there's thought in her mind, you can see, but she's being suspended. So she's being given the hindsight, the upper view, the whole picture. That's what I want you to look at. I don't want you to just say, oh, this is what I want and it's what I have tomorrow. How am I going to get there? What is the whole picture? What could get in the way? What could go into my advantage? What is needed? What's going to turn me on? Do I want to do this every day? Is this something that I could, get on board with? Having a thought and actually choosing to do it, 2 different things. Am I ready to do this? Am I ready to start committing to something? Allowing myself to grow. Yeah, you got the Tower moment. So when you decide, because it's like, it kind of came out reverse. Oh, I have the deck reversed. Well, that's okay. I don't take, everything's energy and synchronicities. There's a Tower moment that can be avoided, or a Tower moment's coming and It could be something that ends because you have an ending. I feel like it's correlating. There's going to be something when you choose and you do it fairly. I feel like it's gonna feel, it might feel a little catastrophic. It might feel like change is not easy. It's not. I hear this other video I watched, and she's like, change is not easy. And no, it's not, because we're used to what we're used to. And I'm a Taurus, so I don't like change. I like it to be the same, but I know that change is coming. I can't place what's going to happen. I don't know where my life's going to be, but I know that I want to change things, that I don't want to stay in the life that I have. And not that it's a terrible thing, it's outgrown. I want something different. I want something new. But I'm at a point in my life where I know it's going to take planning. It's going to take slow, progressive change. This makes me feel like something's going to happen that's going to catalyze or push you into something, because this is what I'm hearing. What the fuck? Why not? Like, I hate to say it that way, but like, that's the energy. Like, okay, I guess it's time. I guess the universe is sending me a sign. Or like, you lose your job and you're like, okay, I guess this is time to start something, or this was something I was gonna do. So don't be surprised if this energy that comes in seems a little, what's the word? I heard personal. It's not against you. It's for you. When you're going through trauma, change, chaos, this is like, I took the puzzle and threw it in the air and now it's all over the floor. Like, that's the energy. This is like a total upheaval. Normally it's people jumping from a burning building. It's like, you have to get out no matter what. It's like, it's throwing you out the window because you don't have a choice. So it's something that is for you. This is why I say it might be a little crazy. You might not want to let go, but a tower is when something that is divinely orchestrated for you is coming in, and you say, oh no, I'm good. I don't want that. I'm good. I like this. And they're like, no, this is for you. And you're like, no, I'm good. And they're like, no, this is what you wanted before you came here, or this is what we're doing for you. And you still resist it. And they're like, okay, I guess we can't make her do this. We're just going to have to do it for her. So there's destiny, and there's certain things that are aligned, that are coming in, guys. Something is coming for you that's divinely orchestrated, and you're not going to want it. So I feel like you're going to go through something. You're going to feel something, and it might feel a little traumatic, but please believe and know that the thing you're going through is leading you to exactly where you need to be. So when you start feeling chaos, breathe, ground, and say, somehow in your mind, say it out loud, words have frequency, I'm gonna be okay. Because if this is happening, there's a reason. And I'm going to believe, and I'm going to put my energy into the fact that there's something better on the other side. There's a new door. When one door closes, another one opens. Because usually when it's been closed on you, there's a reason you're not supposed to be there anymore. And I don't want you to take it personal, because the amount of change that's coming in has nothing to do with your good, bad, or ugly. Okay? It's about change. New earth, new world, new frequency, new energies, new way of living and experiencing life. And that's going to be a major change for some people. So, and you got the devil at the bottom of the deck. So maybe it's going to be time of releasing things, or be careful that your addictions, and that can be anything, don't hinder you from your growth. Next card is Nine of Wands. Yeah, don't give up. You got a tower moment, and they're saying don't give up. You're almost there. You have something coming in the near future that might make you want to just go, oh my gosh, I'm just going to crawl into bed and forget about everything. Don't do that. It's almost here. If you feel the chaos and the change coming in, embrace it. Figure out the best way to surf through it without the most collateral damage. And know that you can get through it. You can get through anything. Just tap into the universe, ask the universe, God, whoever you talk to, help me. I don't think I can do this on my own. I think I'm going to crumble and fall apart, and I don't want to do that. I want to be strong. Please give me the strength to get through this. It's a simple thing. Prayer, mantra, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. You just got different names. It's praying for someone to help you. Okay, these three came out, so we're going to take them together. So the next energy is, because you're doing this, you're going to be, I'm actually going to do it this way. Because if you keep your hope and you focus on what you want, you will find the security and balance that you're desiring. But you have to keep hope. Don't give up. This tower is going to bring in chaos. Okay, so get ready. This, I'm seeing 2026 and change. So there's change coming. It could be catastrophic. It could be, like, if you've watched my videos, I've already said, whatever's coming is a little chaotic. It's a little crazy. It's a little heavy. It's very, very energetically charged for bigness. So you're going to feel it. You're going to know it's here. But if you keep your hope and you continue to focus on what you want, not what you don't want, it will arrive. The King of Pentacles is being secure and safe in your environment. It's not just about money. It could be, if that's what you want. It's about feeling secure, safe, grounded. He is sitting peacefully with his little dog. He's content. He's safe. So if you keep your hope and you keep manifesting, which means thinking on the things that you want, not the things you don't want. There's no negation. So if you think about the things you don't want, that's what you're going to bring in. First of all, focus on what you want. Imagine yourself being there, and it will be pulled in, because you bring in your energy. You are the creator of your world in an essence. There are going to be things that you have to conquer, go through, understand, learn in your lessons. But you control more than you think. Okay, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Something new, guys. Something new. Things being hidden in the background and having creator energy, that fire within you. So something's coming in that's going to be pretty intense, pretty good. There could be, like I said, some mishaps, a little bit of bumpy roads. So I'm just going to give you one card. This message is about the new things coming in, making choices, going toward the thing that you dream about, not dreaming about it, finding a way to do it, making the sacrifice. If you want to be a doctor, go to school to be a doctor, but you have to make the choice to make the sacrifice, to put in the time. If you want to go and work with animals, go take some classes if you're not ready for it, or see if you can be an apprentice to a veterinarian and maybe work in the environment if you just like to help the animals. If you want to be in law and fight things and you know, be able to do like something real for it, go back to school. You always wanted to have a gallery, paint the pictures and get a little place and rent it and have it open on certain hours, or create something in your home. Even if it's as small as making a space in your home to do the thing that you wanted, that you could either pull people in or you could do online things or whatever, it's still doing it. It's trying to put it into place, because once you put it into place, the energy could take off and you could be right where you need to be, where you never thought you'd be in a year or two, in 5 years. Because this energy that's coming in is staying for like 10, 15 years till the next like junction of time when they show things are changing. But I'm seeing 10 to 15 years. This is culminating. 10 to 15 years is going to take me to retirement. So there's a whole nother world. 10 years can give you a career, can give you joy, give you happiness, you know. I don't know about people. I'm hearing people. So maybe there's going to be people coming into your life that will help you, grow you, get you to that point. This is your card that came out from the Grow, Bloom, Shine deck. You may have to go against the grain and stand up for what is right for moral. Okay, this makes me think that what you want to do, people aren't on board with you. You're going to have to choose what makes you on fire and you happy. Not your mom, not your husband, not your kids, you. And that's going to go against the grain. Protect the weak or fragile people, animals. Treat everything with respect and love. Respecting people and their choices is a main key thing, because this is a collective reading, so there's giving and receive. So when somebody wants to do something, if this is your message, don't shoot it down. Try to help them. Even if it's not like what you think they should do, maybe give your insight, but give your insight in a constructive way. Have you considered X, Y, and Z? Oh, I think that's really cool. I know you've always wanted to do that, but are you planning? Are you, like, maybe help them to get to that point? Have you looked at places? Do you know what you want to do? You know, it's a little far-fetched for me, but you know what? Hey, if you go through and you take your time and you figure it out, anything's possible. Be optimistic for people. Be optimistic for you. Be gentle with people, especially if it's not what you think. It's none of your business what somebody does. Don't put negative energy, because what you put out is what you get back, but then you get it tenfold. So if you're going to be a negative Nelly to someone that's just trying to find their dream, even if they haven't done it, they're just talking about it, just don't be a jerk. Let them talk about it. Let them see, because then they can kind of verbally digest it and say it and hear it and go, oh, I can't do it that way. Maybe I can do it this way. Or this is really what I'd like to do. And then if somebody can come in and assist them, help them, give them direction, instead of shooting them down as soon as it happens, we want our friends and our family and our loved ones to be happy. That's what we're supposed to want. And if we're trying to control their life and we're trying to tell them what to do, and we're not, you know, and there's people out there that you know want to do something, protect them, help them. This is the message. Either you need to go for what you want, or you need to help somebody else find what they want or be able to acquire it. Maybe you have the resources, maybe you have the knowledge, maybe you just have the foresight to say, hey, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't think I want to do it, but you know what? I think you could do it. Or you got a plan, you know, let's look at places and see what you're going to have to be up against. Let's look at it together. You know, if it's your friend or your kid or your husband, whatever. Now, there is a point of just like spending money randomly and trying things and not thinking it through. But there's a time when we have to do what makes our soul happy, and it's not always in alignment with everybody else. So I hope that you will choose to help somebody or help yourself and grow toward the thing that you really want to do, expand, or have in your life in the near or the future. Making your plans. Have a very good holiday. If you're seeing this later, it's still going to pertain. I hope you will enjoy and make the choices that will make your life happy or others happy.